let us continue playing Dragon Age Origins, where somebody with a signet ring has broken into this place. And unfortunately, infestation of darkspawn has followed them. Let's first off grab the party and see what we can find. Other than river of lava! And some mercs.
So glad you could finally join us. We feared you'd gotten eaten by darkspawn. Turns out the shield isn't quite as easy to retrieve as I was led to believe. I wager you know where it is, though. So maybe you tell me where it is, and I won't mutilate your body so bad your father doesn't recognize you.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
I'm your better, that's who. And as to how I got in, that's a question you'll have to ask the stone after I butcher you. Now where's the shield?
Tell me how you got in, I'll tell you where the shield is.
Bit for bite, huh? Both of us banking on killing the other and losing nothing by the telling? Very well. One of Prince Trian's men brought me this ring. It opened the door just fine. Now where is the sodding shield?
I'll whisper it to you.
Just kill them, boys. We'll find this shield on our own.
Okay, so the Merc Captain is the only real tough one here, but we'll have Friend and Ivo deal with that mercenary, and then we shall go straight for him.
Yes. Look there.
Oh, wow. Okay. Durgon trap. Thankfully, with one of those dealt with.
Trap.
Deal with the second. Okay. So what else can we do with people now? I think concentrating on you is probably the best bet here.
Going.
Go for dirty fighting stun. There we go. That's helpful. Alright, we'll go backstab Captain. Well, the plan was to try and backstab Captain. I guess we'll have to fight Merc.
Show them no mercy.
Alright, you deal with that one. Durgon there. Gorim, keep fighting the Captain. Meanwhile, Brendan, could you actually deal with this? I got down on a pommel strike. Gorim's in trouble, but we've now got numbers approaching a good position for us. Brendan, deal with the Merc Captain.
Run while you can.
Also, he's kind of spazzed out in the middle of nowhere, so I think we got him. There we go.
I'll show you some.
Alright, some good hits down. Oh, I just realised there is another archer somewhere up. Yeah, there's another archer up there. But with the Merc Captain dead, now we can deal with these. New trap detected. Oh, also, we did lose Gorim.
Trap.
Who are you fighting up there? Well, either way, it doesn't matter.
Right away.
Oh, okay, now I see what he had a ballista. Yeah, these are quite fun things.
Raise the ancestors.
However, we're already dead. Okay, so Gorim now has... If I just go
You're
to...
looking bright-eyed this morning, my lord. I trust you had a restful night.
Look, I know you're a dwarf,
Feeling
but
a
stand
little
up.
more, virile? Ready to slay the darkspawn with sheer masculine power?
You can't even imagine.
Oh, believe me, I was doing plenty of imagining. I sort of thought Telly might come find me. She seemed pretty eager. Anyway, we should keep moving. Genlocks aren't likely to stop and commiserate with my inadequacies.
Anyway, as I was kind of going to briefly explain, if we go on to Gorim, we will notice that he also has a matching item set bonus here, because he's got entirely in scale. Why do I not have a matching bonus then? Don't know. But if we look at the character record, he should show as having an injury, although apparently he isn't. Maybe because he's not a permanent addition to cast. Maybe he doesn't get injured, which seems silly, but... Okay. We'll disarm this trap anyway. And we'll go looting.
As you say.
Idukan signet ring.
Is that really Trian's signet ring?
This may not mean anything.
Or it may be a warning for us to keep our guard up.
Caution is always a good idea.
Agreed. Now perhaps we should find the shield.
It shall be done.
But first, I need to find all of the loot. Especially if we can, you know, become rich. Another Dwarven War Axe.
Very well.
Darkspawn Shield. Looks like the Bardian, we might as well go exploring this way. Okay. More stuff on the Merc we don't really need. Another sword.
As you say.
Be careful.
Where did that trap go? Oh, okay, that trap's over there. That's fine. We gained some ballista bolts.
Look there, a cunning trap.
Apparently we don't need to sit and babysit the trap for the
It's a
entire
trap.
animation, which is nice. Let's get a charred corpse. So, you know, this ballista is actually facing the right way. At least in terms of defense.
Watch your step. This might be a trap.
That is a trap. Here,
Shall be done.
we shall enter.
This is the room. How do we get the shield?
Okay, the game decided to minimize on itself for whatever reason, so I'm just did a quick stop-start just in case anything happens. So,
You two, see if you can spot anything.
okay, there might be a clue, but who knows?
It seems some of these tiles are different from the others.
Okay, press the signet ring against it. Nothing happens. I shall continue. So yes, as we can see, there are... Oh. Gorim, stand there. You stand there. Oh wait, hold on. The only other thing to check is if there's any loot in here, but it doesn't seem like it. Okay, now we shall use the signet ring. The Shield of Idukan.
That's it. We've got it.
Doesn't look like much. The skill of our crafters has come far since then. But still, the Shield of Idukan.
It's a symbol, that's all.
If it helps rally the troops, it's a good thing.
We should get
We
moving.
need to get to the other rendezvous point. Back in the direction we came from, at the crossroads.
To the crossroads.
However, we need to check, of course, if there's any loot or whatever else is going on here. Well, it should, unless it doesn't seem to be, so... So this way. We're also slightly shy of hitting level 2, which I was hoping we would hit before we did the tutorial bits, and in fact, we got a shot at this, so... We'll fight this again.
Any more of those mercenaries?
Alright, you fight there. Blight Wolf. Keeping an eye on our hit points at this point. Yeah, I really should be positioning for backstabs more.
We're coming,
That's for level up.
Very well.
Okay, you three go up to deal with that one. Another one dead, and you can start shooting the other Genlock.
You should have run. Take steal.
Oh, they I thought they broke through this one. Actually, they hadn't. Okay, select all, and now we will go through our first level up. So, we're now a level 2 rogue. We now have 3 stats we can raise. So we will raise 1 dexterity, 1 cunning, and we're going to take an extra point of... I think we'll take an extra point of strength to start with. 1 additional skill. So we can go for improved stealing, but I think we'll take coercion at this point. Although improved combat training does definitely have some benefits. We'll do that later though. Coercion's fine. Next we gain 1 talent, so we're going to take the dual weapon sweep, which is probably my most used little bit of skill, so... I mean, the dual striking is quite nice as well, but we'll stick with that. Dual weapon sweep has its definite uses. Okay, 5 copper. 6 copper. Okay. Oh, and also Genlock. More copper pieces. Alright, and now we're selecting everybody. Nope. Yeah, the plan was to select everybody and go. I suppose I could have used the ballista to blast through, but you know, we'll go back the slope. We'll go back this way. Also gives us a chance to make sure we haven't missed any treasures, I suppose. But yes, glory to our house!
If Trian were really scheming against us, this would be the perfect place for an ambush. We've got the shield, and we're all alone out here.
Trian is my brother. Nothing will happen.
I wish I had your confidence.
What's that you're muttering about?
My brother Trian may try to ambush us.
Fantastic. As if the darkspawn weren't enough to worry about.
Just keep your eyes open.
Well, that sounded ominous. We'll see if anything has happened here. And thus we... Oh no, not quite. Rendezvous point's coming up though. Also car alarm outside, that's annoying. Oh, I guess no ambush. You were wrong. I've just done a complete free... Oh, for God's sake. I was going in the same direction. I don't know why. Maybe the cutscene must have turned me around without me realising it. God darn it. Oh well, waste of time and more running! I blame Gorim. His sense of direction is rubbish. Also, we're trying to confuse the ambush. Unless I don't know, maybe I did a loop there. I'm trying to work out when I did this. Oh well, you know, it's more exercise. Got to improve that constitution score. It's this first one. You up there. This leads us to the second one. Okay. And thus...
By the stone, it's Trian.
It must have been a darkspawn attack. This doesn't look like darkspawn. No bites, no scratches, no mutilation.
Balin outplayed me.
Your brother?
Someone's coming.
Hurry, Father, before it's too...
By all the ancestors. What has happened here?
It seems we weren't fast enough. Balin was right.
My son, tell me this isn't what it looks like.
It's not, I assure you.
He killed Trian, just as Trian said he would.
My lord is innocent.
Sir Gorham, your loyalty makes you a useless witness. It falls to others to tell the story. You, Scout, what happened here?
Trian and his men were here early. It seems they'd done battle with the darkspawn. Lord Iduken came up to them all friendly-like, but when we got close, he ordered us to attack.
Frandlin Ivo, you are a good and noble man. Did the scout speak the truth?
He did, my lord. It was terrible. Prince Trian didn't stand a chance. Afterward, my lord stripped his signet ring.
You treacherous bastard! Silence, Gorham! Do you have anything else to say, my son?
I shall say I am innocent.
I want to believe that. I really do. Find him. He will be judged before the Assembly. To Orzammar.
But yes, well played, Balin. You could make a fuss, you could even kill people for that, but it ultimately doesn't give you a lot. And now we gain tattered prison clothes. All of our equipment is gone. We keep our gold, which... I think there's a way to get quite a lot of gold in this scenario as well, but either way, that has now happened, and we are in a cell. Not too bad. I've had worse.
You've got 10 minutes, sir. Brunel, you understand?
Of course. Leave us alone, will you please?
Yes, sir.
My lord, I would have come sooner had they allowed it. How are you?
Trian is dead. How do you think I am?
I understand. It's going to get worse, though. Balin has taken Trian's place in the Assembly. He introduced a motion to condemn you immediately, and it easily passed. He had fully half the Assembly ready to vote on something completely against tradition and justice. He must have been making deals and alliances for months, if not years.
You have to respect Balin's ability to play the game.
He's more clever than either of us ever thought. Some of the lords, especially Harrowmont, are suspicious of Balin's instant rise to power. They are rallying, but far too slowly. The Assembly has already sentenced both of us.
What's going to happen to you?
My knighthood will be stripped, my name torn from my family records. But I will be allowed to attempt some sort of life on the surface. Lord Harrowmont moved for a similar exile for you, but Balin's supporters overwhelmed him. You were to be sealed in the deep roads to fight darkspawn until you were overwhelmed and killed.
It's a warrior's death, at least.
It doesn't have to be. Lord Harrowmont gave me access to see you so I could tell you this. Duncan and the Grey Wardens are still in the deep roads, in tunnels connected to those you are to be left in. If you survive long enough to find the Grey Wardens, you may be able to escape with Duncan.
The Grey Wardens seemed good men for humans.
There are worse ways for a warrior to live than fighting the darkspawn with such allies. If you can find them, I'm sure you can join them and escape the deep roads.
How do I find the Grey Wardens?
They're down there somewhere. It's just a matter of surviving long enough to track them. I begged to go with you and fight at your side, but Balin's pet nobles wouldn't hear of it.
I wish you were going to be at my side as well.
I'm going to try to go to Denerim, the human capital. If you make it out, find me.
Count on it.
Our time is up. May the Paragons guide your sword and the stone hold you up.
Same to you, my friend.
I will always be your man, my Lord Iduken.
They are ready for you now.
Well, it looks like we are about to enter battle
There
with
is
their
the
hands.
prisoner, Lord Harrowmont.
Having been found guilty of fratricide by the Assembly of Orzammar, you are hereby sentenced to exile and death. Your name is from this point forward stripped from the records. You are no longer a person, nor a memory. You are to be cast into the deep roads with only sword and shield. Dare to redeem your life by fighting the enemies of Orzammar until your death. Do you have anything to say before the sentence is carried out? Soldier, hand
I have nothing to
accused your
say.
sword and shield. Open the doors and let the condemned walk through. May the stone accept you when you fall.
Well, here we go. A life of battling darkspawn with no equipment. Oh well. Also, it's not a very secure door. Well, the good news is we at least do have our dual weapon setup. I've lost all of my items, but you know, could be worse. Could be worse. Let's move on. We are alone. But we have our skills. And in fact, we have a corpse. And in fact, we have a giant spider. Stun. Backstab. Dual weapon sweep. Dual weapon sweep is one of the best little abilities you can have for a thief at this point. Gain a bow, gain some studded leather. I suppose studded leather is better than nothing right now. Alrighty, there is a corpse we will want to find quite quickly. Alright.
Very well.
Genlock.
Look there, a cunning
Okay.
trap.
Don't be tripwire. There's another attack there, but we don't need to worry about that.
Best beware. As you say. Damn you!
Thankfully, the encounters were scaled down a bit from when we had 4, otherwise I would really have some
Away
problems
with
here.
you!
I do miss my noble dagger, though. I like the lightning effect. Trap this on, then health poultice. Dead dwarf with some leather gloves. That at least gives me a chance of building towards a set of armor. And yeah, we need to make sure we've got everything here, I think. Yeah, there's some stuff around the side, including another genlock by the look of it.
Look there, a cunning trap.
Yeah. Disarm.
We shall do it.
Battle with genlock.
No quarter shall be given. We fight for honor.
Draw backstab.
As you say.
Hey, we have silver! We're so rich now! Silver! so. We're nearly up to a full set of armor there. I was looking for something, but maybe it's a bit further along. I'm sure there is somewhere a dwarf corpse with quite a lot of good stuff on him. Including, I think it's a set of heavy dwarven armor, which is extremely good. I mean, obviously I'm a thief, so I want to be considering my armor a little bit, but it's still worth having. Where am I even going from here? Going down, okay. Okay, down here. Darkspawn corpse and a spider.
Very well. Now we will battle.
We're doing more damage now than we were earlier, but I suppose we have had a strength boost, so it makes a bit of sense. 17 fire arrows. Oh, and some deep stalkers.
For the fools, they.
Deep stalker number 2.
May the paragons watch over me.
I suppose just need to make sure that this is everything, really. Skeleton, darkspawn dagger. Again, go into more spider webbing. And down here we go. More running.
It's a trap.
Indeed it is. We'll try and deal with that first, and then we will go for the genlock.
Very well.
At least it is first.
Use the gun.
Your weapon sweep and dead. Your weapon sweep is quite good if he gets surrounded as well. It does a reasonable amount of damage considering.
Look there, a cunning trap.
And attack the genlock. Also bear with. Apologies. Alright. Again we get beaten to this dirty fighting shenanigans.
Very well. Enough! Damn you!
So there's occasionally where dual weapon sweep can be useful. There we go. Superior dwarf. I thought this was actually more. This was better hidden, but hey, can't argue with superior dwarven armor. I think we want to head the other way at least initially. I was sure I was sure this was actually more hidden. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Okay, some deep stalkers. Now there's a few of these, so this is where the weapon suit comes in handy. We're actually in trouble here, aren't we? Yeah, okay, we're in trouble here, so let's go for the health poultice. Oh, you know, we just die. The journey ends. And that's the end of the Let's Play. Also, I'm surprised we died that quickly. Oh well. We could probably have played that a little better, and we will do that next time. So until then.